This woman from Nashville, Tennessee, divorced her husband of 5 years so she could marry her ex-boyfriend while he was in jail, serving a prison sentence for armed robbery. 2 weeks after this woman's boyfriend got out of prison, he unalived her and her son when he found out he wasn't the biological father. Let me explain. Before her ex went to prison for armed robbery, she was sleeping with 2 men at the same time. The man she married, she took very serious because he had a nice house, a very good job, and he was very stable. Her ex-boyfriend was the complete opposite. He was in and out of jail, always on house arrest, and he couldn't keep a job. Before this woman's ex-boyfriend went to prison for armed robbery, he got her pregnant, he thought. He never knew she was messing with someone else. It never crossed his mind in prison because she always kept money on his books, and they would write each other letters at least 4 times a month. As they continued to write each other letters while he was in prison, she started to fall in love with her ex again. One day she woke up and made the decision of a lifetime. She didn't want to be with her husband anymore. She wanted a divorce. She told her husband she was miserable in the marriage. He's always at work and they don't spend no time together. She felt very lonely. She won out. So she divorced her husband after being married for 5 years. 8 months later, she remarried her ex-boyfriend in prison. After the Tennessee woman married her new husband in prison, he got out of prison 2 years later. When the husband got out of prison, they had serious issues with the child. The child did not respect the husband. The child didn't like the husband. The child didn't even know the husband. The child missed the man his mom divorced. So one day the husband woke up because he was fed up with his son disrespecting him. He told his wife he wanted a DNA test. She said, "Is you joking?" He said, "No, I want a DNA test." When they got a DNA test, the child wasn't his. That's when he found out his woman was cheating on him. For the next week, it was very quiet in the house. They wasn't talking to each other. The wife was speechless. 2 weeks after they got their DNA test, one day they was driving to the grocery store. The husband pulled behind the building and pulled out a weapon. While he had his weapon out, he told his wife he was heartbroken that the child is not his. The wife was begging the husband not to do nothing crazy. He looked at the wife and said, "I don't want to be here no more." And he unalived everybody in the car, including himself.